I woke up in the middle of the night because he was urinating on the bed and all over my wall. The beginning of the end? I would be lying if I said there was one terrible thing that finally broke the ties that bind one to a narcissist. No matter how low I set that bar, my ex still managed to disappoint me, yet I forgave him. He was the one who always proposed marriage and said he thought of me as his wife already. He dangled that carrot of engagement for years, so when he finally proposed in the most pathetic, lackluster way possible and told me he purchased my ring on sale, I was just happy to be engaged. 2 months following the engagement, I was enraged by an act I couldn't forgive, which was the catalyst and the beginning of the end. He went out drinking with his friend and promised not to drink too much. He returned home, my mom's house, more intoxicated than I have ever seen him in my life. He couldn't even form a one-syllable word. I told him, "Go to bed. I don't want to hear your inaudible bullshit apology." I woke up in the middle of the night because he was urinating on the bed and all over my wall. He was half asleep and still intoxicated. I graduated a few months earlier, and I had my diploma, cap, and tassel, graduation photos, and every precious memory stored under my bed, which was literally being pissed on. I frantically moved the bed and pulled everything out as urine ran across the floor. Luckily, my memories were intact, but they were stained by a far more insidious film of shame and disappointment. It took him a while to wake up and realize why I was yelling at him. Since he was still drunk and didn't know what he was doing, he tried to open the window and climb out onto the roof. I contemplated calling the police but didn't want to get them involved. I couldn't control a 180-pound intoxicated narcissist, and all I could do was break down and cry. I was hysterical. He tried to calm me down, but I was literally backed into a corner. I cried, "Don't touch me, get away from me." He pulled all his clothes from the closet, yelled he was done, wanted the ring back, and he never wanted to see me again. He left, and like always, I was left with his mess. I slept in my mom's bed that night since mine was soaked and stained.